Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a quick video to update you guys on the stimulus bill and go over a few stocks of interest, but please note that I am not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purposes only. So, it looks like the Senate has finally passed a 1.9 trillion with a T dollar stimulus bill today. The stock market could go northbound and benefit from this fiscal pump next week, in my opinion, but judging the impact of the latest inflation-related tensions in the market and the market dropping quite a bit on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, this could also increase the rate hike fears and, could also negatively affect the market. So we'll see how the futures react at 6 p.m. right at the open on Sunday, which is tomorrow, and go from there. I did see a sharp V-shaped recovery midday, starting midday on Friday after the solid U.S. jobs report and hopes of the stimmy money coming in. This strong move up indicated to me that the big money, or the smart money, is rerouting back into equities, and many large fund managers are likely feeling more risk on, which is good for the bulls. Also, right after the market closed, I did see a bunch of glorious hammers on these daily charts that I'd like to discuss today. Some stocks are just looking way too good, and I wanted to bring these to your attention. So let's start by looking at SPY, which should give us a general health of the U.S. economy. So the SPY has been in a rising wedge since March of last year. As you could see, it touched the bottom here, touched the top here, bottom, top, touched the bottom. It's pinching towards the apex. We did fall out of this rising wedge on very, very high volume, which was quite bearish. However, we did bounce back off of the 100-day yellow simple moving average on Friday, creating a nice little double bottom and a hammer, and we seemed to enter back into the triangle, but we closed right at the white line. So this is a bullish sign. We're bouncing off of this average with a hammer, with a hammer and a double bottom. So it is looking quite good to me. Let's have a quick look at the Qs. The Qs did slide before the SPY. They slid right out of the rising wedge, touched the white trend line, and boom, fell right through below the 100-day moving average. But we did see a very nice hammer on Friday on high volume, so let's see if the strength holds next week. DowJones, the diamonds, again, rising wedge. Let's look at the line chart. Right, boom. So touched over here, touched over here, touched over here, touched over here, and fell through on Thursday. However, it came back, boom, very, very solid on Friday with high volumes. So this is looking really, really strong to me. Let's have a quick look at the IWM, the small caps. So the small caps were following this white trend line for the last few months. Up, touch, up, touch. And then we slid through on Wednesday and Thursday, and we seem to be in this bullish pennant. This does look bullish to me. We have a very, very nice hammer here, very long lower wick, bouncing off of this moving average on high volume. This is looking really good to me. Let's have a look at the financials. Let's see how the banks are doing. So the banks are looking really, really nice as well. We have this white trend line at the top, which is acting as an area of resistance. As you could see, last year in January and February, we failed to go above this. Boom, we fell right through a lot of these moving averages as soon as the pandemic hit and the rates were dropped, and then we have been slowly climbing up. This acted as an area of resistance again, fell, and we went right through. And right now we're forming a bullish pennant at the top. This is looking really, really good to me. Let's have a look at XLK, which is the technology sector. Very nice uptrend, bouncing off of the purple 21-day exponential moving average, and the 100-day simple moving average at ×2. And we seem to be bouncing right now on a very nice looking hammer and a double bottom. This is looking really strong to me. Let's have a look at VIX. So VIX, the volatility index, had been bouncing off of this white support line a number of times in June of last year, bunch of times in August and September last year, November, December, January, February, and we see a bearish engulfing pattern right over here. This is quite bearish. So the VIX looks bearish. That is bullish for the market. So that's really good to see as well. Quick look at the US dollar. The US dollar, again, looks quite bearish to me, as indicated in my last video. Fell, bearish flag fell, bearish flag fell, bearish flag fell, bearish flag, and we're about to fall in my opinion, because this falling 100-day simple moving average, which is this yellow line over here, is acting as an area of resistance. As you can see, we failed to go above it, and we have been falling every time we touch or come close to this line. So this looks quite bearish. If the US dollar is bearish, that is bullish for the markets. Let's have a look at gold. Gold is looking quite bullish as well. We have a double bottom over here, so this could head northbound next week. Let's have a look at silver. Silver looks a little bit boring. We are in a choppy sideways action with the moving averages coiling up. This looks a bit boring to me, so I'd personally stay out of it. This one is US oil. So let's see how the oil is doing. So since April of last year, this white trend line has been acting as a solid area of resistance. We failed to get over it in April, failed to get over it in September of last year, again in January of this year. Oh, sorry, let's just go back 2 years. So this is 2 years ago. That's January of last year. And then right now, boom, we smashed our head right at this white trend line, and we failed to get over it. So I think from the looks of it, this does look a little bit bearish to me. As long as we're under this white trend line, we must go over it for oil to go bullish next week. Quick look at Bitcoin. Looking for Coinbase. Oh, there it is. Okay, so Bitcoin. Up, 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 up. Nice pull. We have a bullish flag forming here. Boom, went right through. And we're forming some sort of a bullish flag right over here. I think there might be a bit of consolidation, and we should see a leg up. So Bitcoin is looking quite bullish. Now let's look at some stocks of interest, starting with Tesla. So Tesla, I called it a sell on February 23rd as it failed to break this bullish flag, and it actually fell through. That's when I called it a sell, and since then it's been crashing and burning, and now we are under the yellow 100-day simple moving average. However, we formed a nice hammer on heavy volume on Friday, which is a bullish sign. So let's hope that we get over this yellow simple moving average next week and on a heavy volume for it to go northbound. But Tesla is looking quite okay to me. Let's have a look at Nio. So Nio has been bouncing off of this white trend line since June of 2020. A couple of times in June, a few times in August, a couple of times in September. Up, 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 up. And right now we smashed our head right at this trend line once again, forming a beautiful hammer on very high volume. We seem to be quite oversold on the RSI as well. Nio is looking very bullish to me, very bullish. Anybody who bought around the $32, $31 mark, I think has a great entry point in Nio, in my personal opinion. All right, looking at CCIV, Churchill Capital, double bottom here. With a beautiful hammer. We actually have two hammers over here. This is looking quite bullish to me. I think CCIV should finally see some green next week. Moving on, let's look at Zomedica, falling wedge. As you can see, we're perfectly in the falling wedge, and we have a very nice hammer as of Friday. I'm expecting Zomedica to go bullish next week. Let's have a look at Vale, ticker symbol VALE. Nice little bullish pennant. We are looking quite bullish over here too. Very, very, very nice green day on Friday. Heavy green volume. This is looking beautiful to me. Moving on, let's look at Shopify. So Shopify has had this white trend line acting as a nice area of support since April of last year. Up, 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 came down, touched it, up, 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 came down, touched it, up, 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 came down, and we're right at it at this time alongside the 100-day simple moving average. This is a great area to buy in my opinion. Let's have a look at score. Ticker symbol SCR. All right, so we have a very nice looking hammer over here. Long lower wick, exactly what we want to see. This is looking quite bullish to me. Quite bullish. Moving on to Psych, ticker symbol PSYK. It's the Horizon Psychedelic Stock Index ETF. We have a double bottom over here at $8.64. With a nice hammer on Friday. This is looking really bullish to me as well. Let's have a look at Palantir. Palantir has had this white trend line, which is acting as a solid area of support since November of last year. As you could see, once we blew past it, we smashed our head here in December. Up, 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 up. Touched it again in January a couple of times. Up, 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 up. Formed a M. This is an M for murder. Boom, came crashing down, and we have been consolidating right at the support line, and we are above the 100-day simple moving average. In my opinion, Palantir is looking very delicious, very, very, very bullish at this time. Moving on to Nano Dimension. So Nano Dimension, again, I see a hammer on heavy volume. The RSI is in the oversold territory, so all three are very good signs. This is looking quite bullish to me as well. Jagx, which is Jaguar Health. Double bottom, bouncing right off of the 100-day simple moving average. This is, again, looking really bullish. Jaguar X looks bullish to me. Last but not least, let's have a look at Bngo, which is Bionano Genomics. Bouncing off of the 100-day simple moving average. Very nice looking hammer. Keep in mind, earnings are coming up on March 18th. Anything could happen. However, at this time, it does look quite bullish based on what I'm seeing over here. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for making it to the end of my video. If you'd like me to cover a stock in my next video, please leave it in the comment section below.